One of my favorite sentences is, you need to do what you do best. As the CEO of a medical device company, VP of another company, I founded MedTech organization. The reason I started MedTech Momentum is after close to 20 years as an executive in the medical device industry, I looked at my life and realized, what do I know how to do best? And what do I really want to do for the next 20 years? And I realized what I do best is create momentum from organizations in the MedTech space. Our goal is to really make your life simple. Everything that we do, the goal is to streamline, simplify the process, so marketing is efficient. You get things done.
My name is Parth Madhubai. I am an account manager, come from the world of medical device recruiting, and what I essentially do here is help guide strategy. I can already identify companies that have had weak marketing, just because I have an educational background in marketing. Being able to do that allows me to figure out what are the competitors doing and how can this company do that and do it better.
We do a lot of research. We find out exactly who you are, we understand what your goals are, what you're trying to communicate, and we use those in order to have an end result that is exactly tailored to you. Speaking the language of your audience and understanding the product as if it were our own.
When we're developing an SEO strategy for our clients, really the first step is getting to understand our client's brand, understand their mission, to understand what are their keywords, what is the message they're trying to communicate, like what is the vision, and just putting it all together.
We help engage online customers in a couple different ways. Number one is by helping create a digital marketing strategy, and number two is executing on that digital marketing strategy. There's a multitude of things we can do in that arena, going back from digital marketing to print material. This includes brochures, booth design, and assisting with everything that goes into just going into trade shows.
Putting brochures and everything up as professional as possible, meeting the standards that the client will want. And just amazing clients, covering different parts of the MedTech scene and just developing different types of mediums for them from, of course, digital or print. Brand identity, that's what drives me as a graphics designer. You go outside or you open a smartphone or something, that's the very first thing you see. That brand identity is supposed to grab you and tell you a story. It's also supposed to put things together regarding that brand and solve problems that the client had before or maybe the customer might be having. So it's up to the graphic designer in this case, or the brand identity designer, to find a meeting point between the artist and the client's needs and find that branching point that will basically connect everything together.
We're very specialized in the MedTech market. We understand medical, we understand the audience, and we're able to communicate that with over 20 years of experience.
I have a unique background of actually having been in medical school for a couple of years. I have the ability to apply the medical research to what we do here.
To someone in the medical technology field, the medical device industry, very heavily regulated field by the FDA. So there's certain things we know we're allowed to say and allowed to do, and there's certain things we know we're not allowed to do and allowed to say.
Where another marketing firm may not know that. So while you're educating them on the do's and don'ts of your industry, you're wasting valuable time.
So with MedTech Momentum, you're walking in the door and we already understand your challenges that you're going to face in the world.
So we can get to the market quicker than most marketing firms or marketing agencies.
My name is John Roy. I'm the website and SEO director for MedTech Momentum.
Our goal here at MedTech Momentum is to build websites and web pages that engage the end user, because that's what you're shooting for, is that engagement between what story you're trying to tell and what information that end user is seeking. You want to take that end user on a journey and lead them to where the end result is, whether that's through a contact form or finding the nearest location for a distributor of their product or services.
We actually embed software into our websites that will actually tell us how a person went through the website. We call it a heat map.
Almost like we're standing behind them, watching them utilize or use the website. So we can tell how one page is engaging, where are they going, their journey. They're going from here to here to here. Now we can look at the stats as well and see, well, maybe we missed the mark on this one page, and we can better determine how best to redesign the page to get that engagement we're looking for.
To engage the client a little more.
We have a lot of projects that we manage at MedTech Momentum, and one of the best tools that we use is called Smartsheet, and it allows us to organize everything. We have Gantt charts, agendas, everything is in there, and we're able to share that information with the client.
It's basically Excel on steroids, and it's all cloud-based, so our clients have access to it. We have access to it, obviously, and everyone on our team does. Our graphics design department, social media, strategy. We can all collaborate and create target deadlines from a week-by-week basis, and then also hit monthly objectives.
Not only, having a really efficient tool for project management, but also being very transparent with our clients about where we are working on our projects. We can get exactly what the client needs and not only match but exceed their expectations.
Our primary area of helping people generate unsolicited business would be in social media and what we can do for them. A lot of clients don't even think they need it, but then you ask them, do you have Facebook? They say yes or no. Do you have LinkedIn? They say yes or no. Chance, almost 100% of the time they have one or the other. And you can ask them how many times a day they check it. And it's always shocking because they have a realization moment like, wow, I guess I do use social media. And I do recognize that I'm influenced by the things I see there.
So what we do is we dig in and find exactly what you're trying to communicate to your audience. Are you trying to drive them to the website? Are you trying to get them to call your business? Or do you just want to educate them on the product or the service that you're offering? So after we figure out exactly who your audience is, then we position it on which platform would be best for you.
Truly amazing team. From medical recruiting, from people who went to medical school, whether just G, our founder, who has several years in the medical device industry. We work really well together. It's a really friendly environment.
Not only is everyone very passionate about marketing, but we tend to have some commonalities outside of that space as well.
Everybody's just working together for a common goal, a common cause, and everybody really understands the mission here.
Most companies, especially small to mid-size, do not have a big marketing department. They have, 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the marketing department, but that's about it. And you cannot do everything if this is all you have. So what I realize is that my friends that are the leaders in medical device organizations would love the opportunity to talk to someone in a marketing organization that knows their technologies perfectly, knows the market very well, understands the challenges of the FDA, understands regulatory, quality, legal, this whole environment, and can take that into account to put together a marketing strategy.
It's all about making them feel like this isn't just some agency that works from project to project here and there. They know they're in good hands because they've got essentially an entire marketing department, working for them. They can be confident knowing that we are really just an extension of their marketing department.
It's really a partnership. They want to be actively involved in everything that we're doing and understand what we're doing from the core. They don't just want to deliver and walk away. It's really understanding what we need from the core. So it's so different from me working with an outside vendor. It's really like they are a part of us, and like I said, anticipating our needs before we even ask for it.
And I knew that if I had this company and I could make that value proposition, I had something very unique.